For 50 years, Britain's miners have demanded the nationalisation of the mining industry. Their campaign began in the pioneering days of Keir Hardie and Bob Smiley. It has ended in 1947. From now on, the people take over. Britain's 1,600 pits belong to you. Above them flies the flag of the National Coal Board, and in the presence of the Cabinet, Mines Minister Shinwell takes over.
No one can doubt how much our progress depends on coal, and how great is the responsibility of the mining industry to the nation. At the same time, we must not forget the responsibility of the nation to the mine workers. They suffered severely in the past.
But the new order in the mines begins in the midst of crisis. Here in Blackburn, a Pathé Industrial Survey team investigates this situation. They found the Lancashire cotton industry crippled for lack of coal. At Roe Lea Mills Blackburn, idle machines and silent looms tell their own story. Elsewhere, this is the overall picture. Not enough coal for the great industrial zone of the Midlands. Not enough for railways, for electricity generating stations, for domestic consumers. The crisis in coal is a direct challenge to the nation's prosperity drive. What it means to Blackburn, our reporter learned from Raymond Duckworth, head of the Roe Lea Mill.
These mills produce 80 miles of cloth per week. Through the coal shortage, they are now closed. 400 work people are thrown out of work. We use 47 tons of coal per week. Our reserves have gone, and we don't know when we shall start again. If we have to produce cloth for the home and export markets, we must have coal.
Other angles came from the mill girls of the Duckworth Club.
How do you feel about it?
Very, very rough about it. I think this is awful. No coal, no toast, no bread, no fat, no bacon, no eggs. I could do about husband, nearly.
We want the coal for the home as well as the work, and we need the work for the money.
We got the girls in the mills, but I'm afraid we haven't got the coal. It doesn't encourage young people to stay in the mills. They've got to keep off their work just for the sake of the coal that isn't coming.
Meantime, it is in the collieries that the issue will be finally decided. At Atherstone in Warwickshire, our camera team sought out a representative voice to speak for our 700,000 miners.
Hi, now, what are you going to tell us about the miners?
Well, it's easy to blame the miner, but people don't know the facts. They're a grand body of chaps. They like they drink and they smoke, but they work hard and they play hard. And I think that they've done their best during the war, and I'm sure they'll do their best after the war.
The pits are yours, but without coal, planning will not avoid industrial paralysis. The miners will decide.